Here's the Acciari hit on Nelson. And there was no call on this play. And people are obviously going to say Nelson turned into contact and Acciari was committed to the hit. Well, I have a question for you. What exactly is Acciari committed to? Right now he's doing a great job angling. He's nice and low in a glide, stick on the ice in front of Nelson. He's angling Nelson up the wall, and he's going to close that space out, and it should be Acciari's left shoulder on Nelson's right shoulder for contact at about that ESPN sign if they continue on their proper path of travel. Nelson isn't just going to sit there and take that check if he can help it. He has a right to try and evade it. He's still eligible for contact, but look at what Acciari does. If Nelson turns back, there's no way it's not going to be his back exposed. Acciari knows that. But he shifts off of his own path of travel and tries to get out in front of Nelson and goes right through his back. That's not on Nelson. That's on Acciari. Nelson makes a predictable move here. He feels the pressure and he wants to turn away from the pressure. Any hockey player would do that. You would do that. I know you're criticizing Nelson for it and you're saying I would never do that. Yes, you would. Players do it all the time and you do it too. Acciari can still hit him all he wants. That's great, but he can't drive through his back. He was set up for left shoulder to right shoulder contact. Now he has to be willing to turn and use his right shoulder on Nelson's left shoulder and change his angle enough that he won't go straight into the boards, but he doesn't do that. Players are so surprised when their angling works. Acciari is angling Nelson over towards that ESPN sign. He's got him dead to rights. He has done his job and made Nelson turn back. He should not be surprised by that because that's literally what he was telling him to do. He should have been ready to react to that easily predictable move by Nelson and been in control of the situation. Instead, he forfeits control. He seems surprised by the turn back. And, I'm too committed to the hit to do anything about it. You created that situation. You should have been ready for it. Yes, he can still hit, but he can't just run through the back like that. It's not a suspension or anything, but it's definitely, absolutely a boarding minor penalty.